Hi scholars, Professor Hamachi here. Wanted to get you through Module 3 or Tutorial 3. We're going to do case problem 2 here. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We're going to be working with costume expression. Looks like a website for Halloween costumes. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get to 2 of 5 here. Let's do our document setup. Name and date in all of these, of course, just like always. And then the CE front. Within the document head, go ahead and link to the 2 CSS files here. So we're going to link CSS times 2. So we got 2 of these here. CE styles, that's the first one, then CE grids. Okay, and it looks like we're not tested on it, but of course we are going to need to have those linked if we expect our website to work. Okay, so just drop that in here. Let's keep going with this. So we'll go to CE grids. Go to CE grids up here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our div row, and then we're going to do a div row after. Okay, let's drop that in. CE grids, that's down here under the grid row styles. We're going to do a div row, clear both. Clear both, and then we're going to set the width for 100%. And right after, we got to do div row after. Going to clear both. Content is going to be that, and display table. Okay, that's the grid row styles. So why don't we just grab these 2 right here, copy them in, grid row styles. Great. Grid columns styles setup. Grid column styles. Okay, go to the grid column styles section down here. Create a style rule to float every div element whose class name begins with column on the left. Okay, let's do our regular expression here. So div class, and if it begins here with column, then we're going to float left. Okay, next one is div column 100, 50, 33, 67, 25, 75, 20, 40, 60, and 80. Div column 100, width is 100%. Div column 50, 50%. Div column 33. Width is 33%. Okay, that was the column styles there. Let's copy these into here. Grid column styles. So we got that. Okay, looking good so far. Grid spacing styles. That's the next one here. Create a style rule to apply the border box model to the div elements belonging to the following classes. Container row, classes that begin with the column, cell, and A elements nested within div elements. Okay. Div container, div row, div class that begins with column, div cell, div cell A. Class column div cell A. Okay, so then we'll do WebKit, box sizing, it's the border box. Mozilla box sizing, border box. And box sizing, border box. So why don't we grab this, throw that into grid spacing styles. Hey, excellent. There's something really satisfying about getting those green check marks there. Cool. Now we get to set up the styles. Okay, CE styles here. Window and body styles. Set the background color of the browser window. RGB 101, 101, 101. Yeah, let's see what we're looking like so far here. Yeah. Window and body styles. So here it is HTML. Open that up. Background color is RGB. 101, 101, 101. Create a style rule for the body element that sets the background to white, sets the default font stack to Verdana, Geneva, Arial, and sans serif. Centers the page by setting the top-bottom margins to 20 pixels and left-right margins to auto, and sets the width of the page body to 95%, ranging from 320 pixels up to 960 pixels. Insert style rules to display all images in the document as blocks with widths of 100%. Insert a style rule to remove all underlining from the hypertext links within the nav list. Great, so that means body here. So we set our background color to white. Font family is going to be Verdana, Geneva, Arial, and sans serif. Now, folks, I ended up misspelling one of these, like Verdana or Arial. Did a little flip-flop on some of those letters, and it took okay. It scored okay down here, right? But it messed up a future. It messed up a future section here, which was the div containers. So it messed that up. So just be aware of that. It has to match those. Copy and paste it if you have to. Copy and paste this if you have to. So we got our body. Okay, we got the font stack in there. Let's continue on with the margin of 20 pix and auto. Max width. What did that say there? I think it said 960 pixels. And the minimum width was 320 pixels. Position relative width 95%. All images in the document as blocks with widths of 100%. So that means image there. Display is block. Width is going to be 100%. That's your image. Then what else? Nav A. Text decoration is going to be none. So we'll set that to none. And let's see if all of this passes the sniff test. Excellent. Let's do the next section here, body header styles. Go to the body header styles section that's down here. Format the links that are displayed in the header at the top of the web page. Create a style rule that sets the background color of the body header to RGB 191, 168, 170, and sets the height to 40 pixels. Okay, the next one, create a style that displays all list items within the navigation unordered list in the body header as blocks. Float them on the left with a right margin of 20 pixels and a top-bottom padding of 10 pixels with left-right padding of 0. Last one is to create a style rule to set the font size of the hypertext links within the body header navigation list to 0.9 EM with a color value of that for both visited and non-visited links. Change the text color to that when the user hovers over to activate those links. So good, we got body header. Okay, body header. It's going to be body header, background color. BGRCO, and it's RGB. 191, 168, 170. Height is 40 pixels. So that's this one here. Okay, next one, the list items. So that's body, header, nav, unordered list, and the list items. Display is block. We float left, margin right. Okay, margin right, 20 pixels. And what's that last one there? The padding. Padding is going to be 10 pixels and 0 pixels. Okay, style rule to, okay, so all that. The first one is going to be body, header, nav, a, visited, and body, header, nav, a link. That's 51, 51, 51. So it's color RGB. 51, 51, 51. And font size is going to be 0.9. Okay, last one in the section here is body, header, nav, a, hover, body, header, nav, a, active. Okay, color is RGB, 255, 211, 211. Okay, that should be right. Let's find out. Let's grab that. Body header styles. Body header styles. Drop that in. Excellent. Complete the div containers. Okay, div containers here. Go to the Div Container Styles. That's down here. Add some additional spacing between the images and the edge of the page body. Create a style rule that sets the right and bottom padding of the div element with the ID container to 8 pixels. So that's gonna be like this. So div container padding right. We'll do 8 pixels here. Padding bottom 8 pixels. For every A element, that's your link there, within a div element belonging to the cell class, create a style rule to display the hypertext link as a block with a width of 100% and set the left and top padding to 8 pixels. So that's down here, div cell A. Display block width is 100%. Padding left is 8 pixels. And padding top 8 pixels. I think one of the problems when I was running through this the first time is I did a padding left and a padding right, so I just kind of auto-completed without thinking, and that was my error. You know, it said, "Hey, something's a little bit off," and then I saw it. Then you just have to change the if you did padding right, change it to padding top. So make sure that it's definitely that. Grab this. And the footer styles. Footer styles, bottom right-hand corner of the web page to be displayed. Go to Windows and Body section, Style, set the position of the property of the body element to relative. So we come back here and change this. Okay, Windows and Windows and Body position is relative. Okay, then the footer styles over here. Set the position property of the footer to absolute with the right coordinate and bottom coordinate of 8 pixels. Set the text of the footer to that. Right align the footer text and set the font size to that so that the text resizes automatically with the width and or height of the browser window. Let's set up our footer like this. Footer. Position is absolute. Right is 8 pixel. Bottom 8 pixel. Text align is to the right. Font size. Okay, font size is 2V min. And color is RGB 143, 33, and 36. Okay, great work. And final test. So those are all of our tasks that are right there. And submit. Be sure to hit that, do confirm. And folks, that is how to get 100% on case problem 2, costume expressions. Hope you have fun.